60 years ago, on April 12, 1961 at 10 a.m. Moscow time, TASS transmitted a message about the first human flight in outer space. 55 minutes after the start of the flight, the whole world applauded the feat of Yuri Gagarin. This was the birth of a new era, new hopes and horizon. In total, more than 500 people from 38 countries visited space. The Space Powers Club, the advanced thought and knowledge, the highest achievement and technologies, and most importantly, human, rushed the far worlds. The first steps on the surface of the moon, rovers, Elon Musk and SpaceX incredible projects, and of course the International Space Station. Technology has made it possible for all Earthlings to see pictures of the blue planet and admire its beauty, grandeur and miracle of the universe. But to feel the whole our home in the universe, its fragility and majestic attraction is fully accessible, probably only to astronauts. The messengers in the unbreakable spaces are from above distant to carry their knowledge, love for peace, seeds of the good sacrament of harmony and inevitability. Fate gave us a chance and opportunity to be part of the mission of the chosen, and the movement for peace fulfilled its long dream, securing the birth of a fraternal alliance by raising the flag to cosmic height. On March 27, 2015 and 22:42 Moscow time, the flag of the International Public Association Generals of the War for Peace was solemnly lifted in the International Space Station by the Soyuz FG carrier with a piloted ship Soyuz TMA-16M from Baikonur. On board was a crew, Russian cosmonaut Gennady Padalka, Mikhail Kornienko, and the NASA astronaut Scott Kelly Joseph. More than 5,500 times the symbol of peace and stability flew around the Earth on the International Space Station. This important historic event in the activities of our association sincerely was supported by famous astronauts of many countries. The huge path, many meetings with astronauts, the integrity and productivity of the idea became the key to the successful launch of the entire Cosmonauts of the War for Peace program. The real conductor of our plans for the integration of cosmonautics and peacemaking was the honorary participant of Generals of the War for Peace, cosmonaut of the Russian Federation, a native of the Kyrgyz Republic, hero of Kyrgyzstan and Russia, Colonel Saljan Sharipov, who led cosmonauts of the War for Peace movement and actively participates in its work. He continues to serve peace and the future on the planet, and this is his mission. On the day of launch, in a solemn atmosphere, he handed over the flag to the pilot, the cosmonaut of the Russian Federation, hero of Russia Mikhail Kornienko, who raised the flag on the International Space Station. Saljan Shakirovich was awarded the awards of our association for active peacemaking, including the Medal Dove of Peace, which also awarded cosmonauts, hero of Russia Gennady Padalka, hero of Russia Mikhail Kornienko, American astronaut Kelly Scott Joseph. Today, 5 astronauts have already become honorary participants in this sectoral movement. They are Lonchikov, Zaletin, Onufrienko, Mongolian cosmonaut Gurakcha, Juk Dermedin, and Colonel of the Airborne Force Mikhail Sinitsyn, the first to organize a meeting in Star City, were awarded the Medal of the International Association on Guard of Peace. On April 30, 2017, the solemn transfer of the flag, Generals of the War for Peace, which was aborted at the International Space Station, took place. After its return to Earth, the chairman of cosmonauts of the War for Peace movement, cosmonaut Sharipov Salijan, solemnly handed over the flag to the association. The flag and the letter from the head of the Cosmonaut Training Center, Lanchikov. The letter contains words of support for our movement, warm parting words and hope for further cooperation in the name of peace, friendship and mutual understanding. Also, the delegation of Generals of the War for Peace, headed by the head of the association, twice visited the Star City and the Museum of Yuri Gagarin. Memorable photographs were taken against the background in the unique exhibits of the museum, as well as a photo in the office of Yuri Gagarin. Today, our flag represents the planetary movement for peace in this sacred place for the whole world and cosmonautics in particular. The gift badge, our partner number one, Generals of the War for Peace, in the presence of the delegations of the association, was awarded to the chief custodian of the Cosmonaut Museum, Yusini Yelena, for its installation in the Yuri Gagarin Museum, where a sign was also installed about partnership with Star City. As American astronaut Jim Lovell once said,
"Our planet was the most beautiful sight in the universe. The people who live in it have no idea what they own. Maybe because only a few of them have the opportunity to break away from the Earth and then return to it again, as we did."
We are all obliged to represent and understand what we own, and that the Earth is our common home in which we and our descendants will have to live. It is not necessary to tear oneself from the ground to understand that your house is good, you are weighted, and there is room to return again. For this, there is the movement Cosmonauts of the War for Peace of the International Public Association, General of the World for Peace.